Hello, I am Aki, and today I just want to make a quick video about a web app that I just built for myself and to help fellow Canadians to make informed decision about their weekly grocery shopping. As you may have noticed, the cost of living, especially in grocery costs, have been going up significantly due to inflation and other factors. In any case, this web app doesn't have a name yet, but it is usable and open source. So you can download and build new features on top of this via a link in the video description. But for anyone who is not a technical person, you can simply use the web app as a standalone via the GitHub page linked in the video description as well. The app doesn't store any personal information. It uses web local storage to store local data. And that is stored in your phone. In any case, this web app is a very simple app. Here you click browse product. You see different product categories, right? Just for you, just as a notice, we need to clean up the data a bit, and just to mention that the data is downloaded from Statistics Canada, so it is publicly available for anyone, and that these categories are from the data set, and so there's some cleanup that we need to do to make it more usable or more user-friendly. For example, maybe coffee and tea can be combined in one, right? Rice and pasta maybe combined in one, and so on and so forth. Fish and seafood, right? So this is still a work in progress, but it shouldn't be that difficult. Moving on to this page, category page, you can see a list of product that's under that category. Here, if you click on tomato, you can see right away, how much is tomato per kilo and per pound if you would like. Some grocery stores do have pricing per pound or per kilo, and sometimes it's very difficult to do mental math and come up with a good judgment. And here, this is in Alberta. If you want to look in BC, you can select that and change that and so on and so forth. There's no data from Whitehorse, Yukon, nor Yellowknife. Again, this is coming from Statistics Canada, and the year as well. So you can see the year, if you want to look back in the past and see how much that is back then. Oh wow! So 2000 anyway. So you can see what I mean, what we're doing here. From the Statistics Canada, we also do have the month. Where right now we're not showing it. I think because it's for simplicity's sake. But if you want to, you can also dig into that as well. Right now we're taking the average of the cost per year, right? So the cost per month, the sum of that divided by 12, you get the average. Anyhow, let's move on. Right. So the use case again for me is if I see something on sale or something that I want, right? I want to check how am I saving money or am I spending more than the average either in the province or in the country, right? So here you can see right now that in Canada on average it's cheaper, but in BC it's slightly more expensive, right? I mean you can make a statement here already. But let's say I got it from 5.5 per kilo in certain grocery store that I don't know. I just make it up. You can see that I am paying 7.3% more than the average, right? So having that number will allow you to make an informed decision, right? So for example, oftentimes I really do use this for beef, right? Any beef, the price of the beef has been going up crazy. Right, I mean you can see I think like 2024 2023, right? You can see the price has been climbing like significantly just by looking at this data here, right? Like look at that from like 2017, like it's 13 per kilo, and now it's like 22 per kilo now, right? Anyhow, sorry for the rant, but if you type in whatever the price that you want, 18 per kilo, right? You can see that hey, you're saving almost 20%. Okay. Another feature that I really want to get it out before I publish this video is just here. You can the issue with canned product here, from my experience, is that not canned tuna, not canned salmon. I mean, they do too, but I don't know why it's in kilo from the Canadian statistic or Statistic Canada. But canned bean, whenever I buy some beans, it always come in milliliter, not in kilo, right? And not only that, I want to see the actual per milliliter, because oftentimes when you buy a can, there's a price of that, right, listed or shown, which last time I went, it was like $2.99, let's say, right? And then it will be certain volume of that. I think it's 255 or something, right? Like tomato sauce, pasta sauce, they always come. They always say like the how much is the volume and the price of that. They never specify obviously per milliliter or per liter, right? So one of the good thing about this app is that it does calculate and gives you a nice number and comparison that you can make an informed decision whether or not you should buy it or not, right? So you know what I mean. And I think it's useful. For me, it's really useful. Though obviously you don't have time to do all this for every things you buy, right? I mean, I think my use case, again, for me personally, I would just look at some beef, right? And then look at this price, and I can make the judgment right there if whether or not I should keep it or I should buy it or not. Anyhow, yeah, this is everything. Oh, one more thing, you can change your like province and your location. And it use again, I just mentioned that we don't store any personal information. All it does is just store in your browser, just like cookies. Don't worry about it. If you're not technical. And what happens is that if you refresh this page, it should show you the same price point, right, in Canada. So and that's a good thing, because sometimes you just want to keep using this app without actually having to refresh every now and then, or keep like selecting the location. So it helps you, just to go back to what province you are at or you're looking at, right? So anyhow, thank you very much for watching. If you find any issue regarding the data or whatever it is, let me know. I will try my best to fix it as soon as possible. And until then, thank you, and yeah, goodbye.